Guys just knife-handed me. That's good. I like that. That's good. Hello, all the zero people. Good to see you here. Let's do that weird thing where everybody who's here also watches the live stream like yesterday. That'll be fun. Jeremiah, shalom, brother. What's going on? Michael Sorensen, prioritize for survival. That's a good name. What's going on? Action Jackson, shalom. I feel like your name should be Action Jackson. Like Jackshun. Okay? Good. Adjust. Amen, Jeremiah. Love you too, man. What do I know? Nothing. Benjamin, shalom. Max, Jason, not one more inch. Not one more inch. Blecker, Bleeker, shalom. John is here. Brian is here. Armadillo. Oh my gosh, we're falling behind. West Virginia, Old Scout in Kansas. Ethan Spicer is physically here, but also on the live stream. What's going on? Mel Ott, what's going on? Tribesman, shalom. Willow Green, Mason Williams, Matthew Brady, Mike Lee. Yeah, you did. You really did, Mike. It's for real. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's do it. Send it. David Snow, it's going, man. We had 3 different construction teams out in the field. And, sorry, brother, storm coming in over here. 3 different construction teams in the field. I was running a saw with a couple other guys this morning. And then we just got done doing strike teams. And then it was the Rev's birthday. So we ate dinner and had cake because, you know, survival plus cake equals awesome. So we did all those things. And now we're live streaming. Scott is a blue falcon. Steven is here somewhere. Oh, here he is. I found him. Steven, say hello. Shalom. All right, Nicole's back there burning all the, what are those things called?
Incense, citronella incense.
Citronella incense. So if I fall over, it's because she has drugged me with citronella incense.
It's better than diesel.
What's your biggest upcoming goals at the homestead? That's a good answer. Probably lately to not have it flood. And then we want to get our quail going and butcher some chickens. I am shiny. I'm very shiny. I've not had a shower lately. Texas Sheepdog, bless you, man. Thank you. Davey, am I back? I'm back. Yeah, I got some sun today. Everybody got some sun today. How far should you try and live from a major metropolitan area? That depends on what you do from work, but as far as possible is a very good answer. I think 90-ish minutes from a major city and 20 to 45 minutes from a town is good. But again, the one side of the population density equation is you have so many people that when the world's end, you have a legitimate zombie concern. The other end of the spectrum is there's nobody around and now you have no teammates to do the things with. Debrief on the day. We served a bunch of meals. Where's the Patriot Plumber? Where is he?
He's over there. Patriot Plumber!
Patriot Plumber!
That place was right out bad.
I have some dude wipes. Send it. I know you're here.
I don't have any.
I could go for a dude wipe.
What happened to your bunch?
Did FEMA leave? Yeah, they left. And guess what? Now that they left, things are actually getting done around here. Mark, bless you. Masada 79. Masada 79. I feel like it's a good assassin's name. What do you think? Masada. It reminds me of Mossad, and they're very good at killing people. So that's good. Exile of Eden. Indeed. Yeah, so the, PDI wipes. Best way to pressure can items in an SHTF event. Any other ideas to preserve food without power? Pressure canning loves propane. So, Joe Info, bless you. Salting is a good one. Smoking, smokehouse. Patrick, bless you, man. Thank you. Nicole's actually wearing like a girl version of a bear shirt.
Oh,
So
yeah.
show them. Show them.
So we have the front.
We have the front, and then turn around, and then look. It's all girly. It's pink, and it says the words on it. It says,
I will not comply.
governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government. The Declaration of Independence. Yeah, and it has my logo on it. So thank you, Nicole. You're tremendous.
You're welcome.
So
Do I get a free one for advertising?
yeah, I'll send you one.
No, I'm teasing.
Dude wipes. Nice. Dude wipes. Legit dude wipes. So this is gonna get weird, but I'm gonna take a field expedient shower.
What's up, man?
Sit down.
Are you hollering for me?
Yeah, sit.
My daughter was texting me,
Right?
and she's like, "Bear's hollering for you."
Your daughter. Okay, that's convoluted. Your daughter texted you to tell you that I yelled your name while you were here, but she saw it on the live stream.
Look, man.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell the people who you are, as much as you want to. Call sign, whatever.
Travis Pierman,
Okay.
Patriot Plumber on YouTube.
Yeah, the guy with the band hammer. Yeah.
Hey, where's your ad at, bro?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh,
thought we
it's
were-
right here. Oh, we're gonna twin? Are we twinning now? Hold on, I got it. The Loco American just sent me one of these. Ah, yes. I feel remotely
I'm
human
not getting
again.
your back, man.
Yeah, you are. Will you get my front?
I'll get the back.
I thought we were friends, man. All right, love it. The day the internet broke. All right.
You're on a subscriber list, just about, man.
I can't believe you support that free hat. All right, go ahead. Who are you?
Yeah, Patriot Plumber.
The band hammer guy.
Yeah, I am not the band hammer. He's sitting back there, probably like lighting up.
I am.
Yeah. Marines, man.
Right.
No, he's on top of it, man. I'm like, we were checking last night to see if like I was like, we were watching the comments come up to see if we
Right.
had like a half-second head start. I'm like, there's got to be some reason why you're so fast at banning people. Like,
He's an IT guy.
well, that's
You're
it,
a
man.
plumber, you know?
It's not my thing, so.
How close are we to SHTF? We're gonna. What do you think? Answer
Man,
that.
You know, I don't know, man. It's like every day, like things compound, man.
Yeah.
It's like what was like the quickening in Highlander. It's
Uh-huh.
like you know, it's like
The
you know, you
quickening.
used to like not turn. You used to turn on the news and it wasn't like nothing but bad stuff, man. But that's all it is.
Yeah. Well, and it was also like. Maybe it was always propaganda. They were just better at packaging it.
Maybe.
You know, maybe it was just like so June Cleaver that nobody cared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we're 18 to 24 months away from potential chaos, but I think it really depends on how it plays out. I see it as an economic issue mostly. That's what I see. And then you couple that with food scarcity, which is a thing that's coming.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's what your relief trip is. I mean,
Yeah,
you're-
we are dealing directly with contained economic collapse and food scarcity. Like, that's precisely what we're doing here, which is a great point because we're actually practicing for SHTF right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Imagine that.
I'd hate to come into this camp right now.
Oh, this is not the place to be if
No.
you are a ne'er-do-well.
Yeah.
Most important first steps for beginning a prepper. Hit that. What do you think?
First steps.
Cases on that thing.
Listen to Bear Independent.
Oh, sweet.
Uh,
Or the Patriot Plumber.
I don't know. First steps, man. Obviously, you're here, so you're interested
Right.
in the concept and the idea. So, knowledge.
Knowledge.
It's a marathon, man.
Where would you, if you had,
You know, it's a marathon.
yeah, it is a marathon.
You know, unless you got the money that you want to spend.
Don't put a bayonet on your AR, bro. You don't. If you get pulled over by a state trooper, you're gonna have the worst time ever. Don't put a.
Yeah.
I would. So first steps. I actually have a video on that. Prepper first steps.
Yeah.
You should go watch that one because I already addressed it in the video called Prepper First Steps.
Was there?
Yeah. You could use an SKS. That's fine. I like that. SKS plus bayonet I can get down with.
Sewage and long-term water. Oh man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to dig a latrine. Hey, there's like, you know, you can go to like a gun rally. gun show.
Gun show.
I mean, there's like all kinds of books out there. Like if you're in like, let's say there's a field sanitation book like that you can get. There's it's actually in the common like what we call common task, like, and it's like skill level 2, 3, and 4. I think it's in that book. And it just tells you how to field, like for like us here, if we had to set up like a field sanitation, like what the requirements are, how far away it needs to be.
Which we have now because of the supplybunker.com.
Yeah,
we have that. So go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, there's different things that you can do with that. I mean, and everything depends on your situation, man. I mean, like, look, hey, let's say that you're in the country and you don't have any power, you don't have any water. You can always take the top off your septic tank, build some kind of toilet thing,
right?
Just go right in the hole.
That's a good point. I like that.
Throw like a dead raccoon in there for the bacteria to eat it all up, you know, or whatever, man.
Dead raccoon.
I mean, whatever's laying around, possum. But that'll create that bacteria and it'll keep everything going, man. You can go right in your septic tank, pop the lid off, you go. Don't fall in.
Yeah, don't. Ugh. You could also get a 5-gallon bucket and some peat moss and make you a little composting toilet action. Have a place to put it. Shalom, Jacqueline. Joanne Thompson, hello. Sawdust is another good one.
Yeah,
Sawdust works. You know, and research human manure. Let's go back to.
That's not human manure, is it?
Yeah, it's a contraction. It's the word human. And
I know
manure.
some people like burn their poo for like fuel to cook on.
Right?
Yeah, it's a thing.
I wouldn't cook on it.
I've seen a video.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Maybe you should do one.
Hey, shut up. I don't think so. Maybe you should lick this thing that I just cleaned my body with.
You can have it be one of PJ's.
Viking Training Task 4, cook with poo.
Yes. That's awesome, man.
I ain't looking. You ain't licking nothing. Listen, April, I'm happily married, so keep it in your pants, okay? All right. I'm just kidding with you.
Paper?
I just lost a sub. April's mad now.
I know.
David, bless you. I burned poo with fuel. I'm an officer in North Texas. We're feeling the pinch of illegals and everywhere else. We're here close to disaster every day. Bro, there's a reason I don't live in North Texas anymore. There's lots of reasons. Population density equation is... Weston, hey, I know that guy. I met a guy named Weston recently. Hey, there he is. 1,000 guns found in California. I have no idea if I have not checked the news in the last 36 hours,
Is that
man.
a lot?
1,000? It's about a Connex worth. That's not a lot.
Nah.
Nah.
So.
That's just one of my spider points they found, I guess.
Yeah, just a small one.
Yeah, just a small one.
That's the one you want people.
How long does it take for the shirts to print and ship? It gave an estimated... I literally have no idea, Kurt. I am not in charge of that. It depends. Anywhere between 3 days and 3 weeks. Supposedly they found a mod deuce. Send it. Okay.
Cool.
Well, we will properly decommission it.
I haven't caught any news. We've been busy.
Yeah, right? Tell them what you did today.
Today?
Jimmy from Tucson, shalom. Go ahead.
Today, man. Well, we started out. I came down here to do some plumbing, man. But we didn't have any at the beginning of the day.
Right.
And things were like pretty asymmetrical, man. Always changing, bro. And so we went to. I can't really. We'll get the other guys on here to speak about what they did. But I started out. Jumped in a truck and we were gonna go get. This guy, his son, is living in this garage, man. And
yeah, it's like a carport edition.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's
because you
like-
figure a garage would have a garage door. This doesn't have a garage door.
Right.
Right. Go ahead.
So I was there. We helped me and another plumber. There's actually one here, and all the guys knowing what they were doing on the building side, they took off to go get the material and stuff, and we kind of laid some stuff out, and then we're like, got a call. We got who stopped by?
That helped. Lisa.
Lisa stopped by.
Lisa,
She's
our
like-
local POC. That
she's
helps a
like-
lot.
Yeah, it was great, and yeah, you can tell she's really involved with like everything on ground.
Yeah, she's in the community. She knows what's up.
Yeah. So yeah, so then she's like, hey, look, there's a lady that doesn't have any water. She's got some issues, and can you go help? And we're like, yeah. She's like, Bear said it's a bare necessity. I'm like,
Did
okay,
she literally say that?
maybe.
Okay. All right. Lisa
It's-
just jumped 2 notches.
It's the internet, man. It sounds
Okay.
good. So we were like, okay, well, we just changed plans, man, adapt, and so we jumped in Jacob's truck and came back, got some tools. We got out there on ground, and she had evidently she hasn't had any water since the hurricane.
Right, which was 5 months ago.
Yeah, and then yesterday, I think it was yesterday, she said that some guy came out to like go work on her system to get her some water, and we got out there, the pump was like the well pump was nonstop running. Man. I'm like, this thing has got like hours until it burns up, and she's gonna be like thousands of dollars to get this replaced. So we got her patched up for tonight, and tomorrow we're going back. We're gonna change the pressure tank out. We changed the switch out, and then. We got inside, and man, their like kitchen faucet was just trash.
Yep.
And I'm like, how? She's like, well, it just hasn't worked. Like, I'm like, I don't even know where she's doing the dishes. It must be in the sink, man. I'm like, and this lady was, I think she was 73, 83, 87. It was 80. She's 87, I think.
Do you know why we're getting so many of the more elderly people? This is what Lisa was saying. The older people don't social media, and so they've gotten no help because it's not on. They're not on social media, and so it's the elderly, estranged people that their family hasn't checked on them or whatever. Hello from not Long Island, Thrifty. They're the ones 5 months later they got nothing going on.
Wow.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I mean,
Continue.
they're tough, man. That generation. Man.
Well, yeah. Can you go 5 months without water at 83? Probably not. Granny B, shalom, sister. Tell Mr. Bruce I said hello.
So her kitchen faucet was trash. She wasn't using it, so we ended up just running uptown, getting her a new one, got her installed, and she's just like through the roof happy. And the daughter was there, man, and she was just bawling up. I'm like, ma'am, you're not gonna cry the whole time, are you? Like, you can't do that because you're pulling on the heartstrings.
Right, quit cutting onions.
Yeah,
quit cutting onions.
Onions were rolling, man. It was good, man. We did good today. So
awesome.
That was awesome. That's what we came down here to do, and so.
Bless you, brother.
Yeah, man.
See, and this is another thing too. It's like we have 50-ish people here who are all dedicated to this from all over the country: Colorado, Illinois, California. Huh? Oh yeah, we did that yesterday. We might do that again. Those are great sleep pants, Jay Johns.
Thanks, buddy.
Dude, they look really good. I just, you know what? Live stream's over. I'm done. I love them.
They need to go on live stream.
Yeah, you did. Holy cow. Already. It's real.
Show off the tactical bunny pants on live stream.
Tactical bunny fans. So, anyway.
So tomorrow, man, it's hopefully we'll get some more jobs, some plumbing jobs. And go out
Oh,
there and-
I actually already have another well to send you to. So, we'll talk later.
Okay.
Okay. So when you finish up with what you're doing, I've already got the next site for you to go to.
Cool, man. Yeah, I'm stoked, man. That's awesome.
The NRA sends you these hats for free, or if you're friends with Gordon from the what's that thing called? Arkansas Preparedness Network, and if he's one of your best buds, then he just gives you one, and then the internet gets really pissy about it for like 5 months. So
We really don't care about them. But
Yeah.
The people.
Yeah,
We like these people.
I like these people,
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
but yeah.
They need to go over to Patreon, man. That's where they're.
Patreon sucks. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well, whatever.
I like it, but hey,
Yeah.
it's me.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
and listen, whoever just gave us $5, I'm sorry. I really appreciate you, and I'm sorry that I missed it. And I've been meaning to hit the button because it puts a little button up here, and I was just about to hit it, and it went away. So
I don't know
thank
how.
you.
Like, I could see, like, on this side, I could see how you miss some things when you're, when you just have
Yeah.
dialogue here, because man, it's just like shoom, shoom, shoom.
Yeah. Well, you should see it. Sometimes you get 200-300 people in there. It just cycles nonstop.
That's awesome, man.
And
200 or
then-
300 people.
Yeah, it's cool.
cool.
It's pretty cool. So what do you think? You think the world's gonna end anytime soon?
And I think the world's been in forever, but I think that, I don't know, man. So that's why
Yes, Brandon, that's the Patriot Plumber. That's what he looks like.
yeah.
All right, so we had a bunch of questions going by. April Johnson does not think it's going to. April Johnson, have you been drinking tonight, April? What's going on with you? It's Saturday night. I guess it's okay. Snake doesn't wear pants to sleep, which is great. Hey, what's going on in Syria? People are probably killing each other.
It's a good bet.
Yep, that's what I would go with. $500 SKS rifle. I can riff on that for a hot minute. And 500 when you can buy an AK-47 for $550, $600,
Oh, let's find out.
I wouldn't buy an SKS for $500 anymore. Is there a new planet in our solar system, or is it just rumor?
Man, we've been out of the news, bro.
I'm still like, what has
Like, I
happened
feel
in the
like-
last 36 hours?
And I'm like plugged in, and I feel
Lester,
like
there's like something happened in Syria. They found thousands of guns in California. We got a new planet.
Yeah.
Or is Pluto back, or is like what happened?
Pluto's a planet again. It's no longer a dwarf.
It is a planet again. So is that what happened?
It's
Um,
and it had to. They had to reinstate it.
Nana Prep. Hey, NWA Prepper. Shalom, brother. Kimmy Pfeiffer's here. We were actually talking about you earlier, sister. I wear a MAGA hat with a vegan for the animals t-shirt to piss off everyone. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, we were actually talking about you earlier. Do you think milsurp will ever be cheap again? Potentially. But I think it shows you something that so many people are buying weapons. So, you know, and that's actually something we were talking about earlier is where are your lines in the sand? If there was an EMP right now, how would you get to your homestead? Well, that depends, but probably walk, and it would suck. But lands.
I'm pretty resourceful, man.
Yeah.
It's a long walk.
Yeah, I'd figure it
I'd be
out.
like, does this lawnmower turn over? like, hey, man, how much for that lawnmower?
Right.
And they got that wagon, I'll duct it.
Right, I'm telling you. Howdy, brother. Yeah, yeah, we'd figure it out. We've got a semi here. We'll figure it
Hey,
out.
kid, about
Yep.
$50 for that bike.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
telling you. I don't know. I'd probably a pterodactyl, to be completely honest. Pterodactyl. I have one magical pterodactyl leg. I carry it around in my rucksack. And if I need it, I'm going to crack it and just fly that sucker all the way home.
I thought we weren't drinking here, man.
I wish. I mean, yeah. But, you know, we got to keep it sober because we're doing the
All the
things.
firearms, I mean,
Yeah,
the safety briefing.
Oh, my gosh. This would be
Barry,
the...
you might be lagging.
Yeah, well, thanks for bringing that up.
All right.
Oh, girl, you're fine. 300 miles on a moped. By the way, I was talking to Fingernail, not Nicole. Okay, me and Nicole are just friends. My wife's right over there. Happy Mom's Day to all the mothers. Bear, to what degree is your homestead off-grid? And if not much, are you planning for more? Davey, I've actually talked a little bit about that on Patreon. Not very much off-grid. We are very on-grid, but what we were doing in 2019 is backing up all of our on-grid systems with off-grid systems. I'm a big fan of being on-grid. Hey, Granny B says hello. She says hi, Granny. But we're backing up all of our on-grid systems with off-grid things so that if the world burns, there'll be one less thing to worry about. But I think in a lot of ways, if you can buy land that has an existing house or something on it where like there's power there, there's sewer there, even if the house is trashed, like all these houses we've been in today, it's easier to hit that thing with a dozer and start over.
It's easier to get a loan on the property and secure it.
Yeah,
easier,
that's
you know,
exactly
than
right.
Than just bare undeveloped land. At least because there's some kind of value there, even if it's a dilapidated house.
Whoa, bearland.com. Now we're in the real estate business, baby. Let's do it.
It's just helpful.
We need
advice.
some backers. Listen, if you're a billionaire and you watch this channel, call me. Let's get into bearland.com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
preppers only.
And preppersonly.com. Yeah.
And
BearEssentials.com.
Bearessentials.com. There's somebody out there who's buying all of these URLs
yeah,
right
right
now.
that sounds great.
It's Lester. He's like, I'm on it. I'm on it. We have the best people. You see all these comments just went by? According to magazine The Economist, the cover was black for 2019, meaning a blackout, whether that was the economy crashes, World War III, or yeah, dude, something is gonna go down.
You know what I think? I think it might just be one day we wake up and be like, man, what country are we in? But,
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
You want to hit this one?
it's that one, bro.
If you're in the military, does the base provide any safety in SHTF?
What's the SHTF?
Right. And
I mean-
which base where?
I mean, is it, are we talking nuclear exchange?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to, I try not to paint myself as a target, man.
Yeah?
You know, but you know, you gotta do your thing, man. Where you're convicted and where you're obligated to do. You know.
Well, I'd say there's two sides to that, because if you're, like, let's say you're currently serving, right, and you're on base, that's one aspect of it, which I think is probably the direction you're coming from.
Yeah, that's
but,
what I was.
But what if like you're not, and there's a military base? Would you go there?
I think I would try to put myself where I'm not relying on anybody but myself.
JL, it's you, man. Every time I see your comments, I get all hot and bothered. So simmer down.
That's what I carry a gun because I rely on.
Right.
I'm the safety and security for my
Yeah, you're the
family.
first responder.
I'm the one that's going to be there, man.
Yep.
So, in any event, man, you just want to be the guy that is in charge and that is able to provide for yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. It's that easy. And I think like the Homestead thing, that's kind of like the ultimate like prepper, for lack of a better word. But that's it, man. I mean, it's because you're able to be self-sufficient. No matter what you got stockpile, that might help you get through
Yeah.
stuff. But at the end of the day, man, able to do your own thing away from everybody.
Yeah, don't get on the bus, which is
Don't get on the bus, man.
probably a lot like don't go to the base, right? Because you're gonna have to acquiesce to somebody else's authority, right? And so you lose the element, the voluntary element, which is something else
You're
we were
not going
talking
to bring
about
your
earlier.
weapons on base.
Yeah, you're dang right you're not.
So
Yep.
you're relying on somebody else for your security.
Yeah, and any other, let's say it's a dire emergency, right? And you roll in with a pickup truck full of food. That's not your food anymore.
No. It's the
Right?
base.
That's somebody else's food. But what about a hypothetical? My kid is sick. And I need emergency medical beyond my care.
I actually, because I'm retired in Army Reserve, and
Uh-huh.
I actually got a map. I got a map of all military installations. So if my family's out on the road and we need to,
Right.
and I know where some are, but I haven't been all over the country. But I have that map to where I can get on post if I have to, man. I mean, because like I said, the situation depends,
Yep.
If it may warrant, like, hey, man, this is my, I only got so much stuff in my vehicle and we're on the road, and
Bless you, Super Steve.
this is the most convenient thing, man.
Yep.
To take advantage of it.
Yep.
You just got to look at every situation and make a decision, man.
Yeah,
React.
I think that's react. Is that what you just said?
Oh, well.
Both. You can act.
No, I like that.
Act, react.
Because what I was gonna say, right? So many people, like, and it doesn't mean prepping sapper, shalom. It doesn't mean that you don't have the plans, right? But it's the plans fall apart.
That's what
right?
happened to our plans today. It's like, okay, we're going to.
Yeah. Right.
But we came
So-
through.
Right,
Because
but
we were able to act.
But-
React.
that's what I talk about all the time. Is that your plan? No plan survives first contact with the enemy, right? But so you're not married to the plan. You're married to the tenets of the plan. This is what we're trying to
Well, the
accomplish.
enemy has a say in the plan, too.
That's exactly right. And see, and a lot of people don't get that as well. Andrew Williams, bless you. Why are you so brain damaged? Why would you give us $50? I can't dance.
Comms.
My wife is here.
Comms question, man. I don't know.
Comms. Bless you, brother. Thank you. What was that? James Cipriano. Shalom. Comms without internet and a grid down. How could one mitigate that? Where's Fancy Pants? Where'd he go?
Tactical bunnies.
Tactical bunny man. Water wheel or solar or both. If a water wheel makes sense, go for it. But solar is highly practical, not for ROI, not for return on investment, but for small, either independent or grid-tied systems to power small loads. Solar will get it done. Now,
Probably more, I mean,
Oh, there's tactical
you can
bunnies.
use a solar if you don't have a stream, but you can't use a water wheel, maybe?
did you make an impromptu sandbag?
Bear.
You're freaking tremendous.
Hey,
What?
Tactical Bunnies is here.
Is he?
Yeah, you said you needed them.
Yeah. Do you want to
I
answer
need to
a
get
common
above the sea,
question?
man. I've warmed it up, man, for somebody. They got to jump in here, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on. Who is this? What is this?
Sparkles.
This is Sparkles? It is super bright over here. Look at this thing.
Oh yeah.
You have all this artificial.
I know, but it doesn't get this bright in the bunker. Bye, Sparkles. So, where's Bunny Pants? Do you want to talk to the people for a minute?
The people
Yeah, we
have
got a
comms
question.
questions, man.
Oh,
Bless you,
man.
brother.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you,
being here,
It's
man.
been great.
You're tremendous. Believe me. Believe me. Hey, what was the phrase I was supposed to work in more?
Bigly.
Bigly.
Bigley?
Bigly.
Fables.
Hey,
Hobie's right, man. Look at all them YouTubers.
Is
out
Hobie
there.
here?
Holy smoly.
Yeah, don't worry about them. They're not here.
Oh.
You're the Jay Johns.
I am.
You're the guy.
Oh, yeah. Kind of.
Yeah, in real life.
Put it on the spot.
You're officially.
Thank you.
Now, your name is
Welcome to my life, bro. Favorite Black Rifle coffee, the one I had this morning. Which one was that?
That was crud. You want me to go get it?
No.
I think that was just black.
Caffeinated or double
Because I made the coffee at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Did
was
you?
up- yeah,
You
I
are
was-
officially my new favorite person.
caffeinated as
Yeah.
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 Caffeinated AF is what we had this morning. So the question was, how do you deal with mitigate commo impacts in a grid down environment? And so I think part of that is like, how do I charge my stuff? And I think part of that is like, how do we continue to talk to each other if there's no grid? So,
Question.
and you're the commo guy for this mission.
Yeah, so it's a little bit easier because we got some power.
Yeah.
One of the things that I've incorporated into my system is a combination of solar. It's a primary mechanism for charging equipment, keeping some things that we really want to have running. And then in addition to that, to supplement that, there's some generators that we have, a 5K generator, 2K Honda, and all of those are powered with tri-fuel capabilities. So propane, nat gas, and gasoline. We did learn an important lesson today about old gas.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Hey, why are our 2 brand new chainsaws not working right? Oh, old gas.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
So there's a thing.
Yeah. So from a power perspective, that's one of the things that we have to incorporate into our systems for communications. I mean, how are you going to charge that stuff? And
Yeah.
It's an important question because you really don't know what that grid down situation is going to look like and how long.
Who knows? I mean, hypothetically here, localized 5 months. What is this?
It's a solar charger pack.
Quit making the
charger pack.
internet fall in love with you. Go be amorphous again.
Like peekaboo.
This is a solar thing that Nicole brought that does things. It makes sun rays into electricity.
These electrons are important,
Yes. So this is one way. This is a 14-watt solar charger. So this would be to do like a cell phone.
Yeah, it's not like
Right.
super great, but it's enough to do a little something.
Cool.
man. Yep.
What else you got?
$19 on Amazon.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Under 10 bucks.
Like a
Yep.
4x4 sheet,
Yeah.
and it's
Gas stabilizer.
It does.
Cool. So what else you got to add,
Buy the
Mr.
stuff
J.
that,
Johns?
Oh, it's
That's the
just
first
wonderful
solar
being
EV
down here.
Okay.
18 hours.
18 hours?
18
Yeah,
hours.
you
18
made the
hours.
drive.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. Came down with my daughter, and it's been a really positive experience. We both, came into it with pretty low expectations.
Thank you.
And have been well. I mean, not so.
No, I got you.
We weren't looking to be amazed by the extent of the damage or what was going on down here. We came down here primarily for the opportunity just to help people and meet up with some YouTube personalities that we've
That
become
suck.
fond of. Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Oh, or that, whatever.
sometimes. But yeah, there's that. Haven't been banned yet, so that's good.
Give it time.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Give it time.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
There'll be too many adult beverages when I'll be in trouble.
Is there such a thing?
Yeah, for me. Yeah.
Okay, all right,
There is.
okay.
There's a stopping point.
Oh, that's good. I like a man that knows his limits. Yeah, this place is cool. Like one of the things that we were talking about earlier is that my expectation was that we were going to be coming back into chaos. And that is not the case this time around. And I think for 2 reasons. Number one, they've actually mitigated a lot of the damage from the storm now 5 months later. And there's been a lot of cleanup. And then number 2, we have a lot of really competent people here. Like, we have security covered. We have food prep covered. We have construction covered. We have transpo covered. We have commo covered. I mean,
Security.
security.
At the wazoo.
Yep. I mean,
Wrong group to mess with.
yeah, absolutely. And just the concept, again, we've been talking about this facetiously all the time. Well, I'm just gonna. And no, nobody's just gonna anything. Like, it takes a valid and consistent effort over time to make things happen. And if you don't practice doing the things,
Well, we had that conversation today, and what it comes down to is efficiency of time,
Yeah.
right? So with 10 people,
Right.
we're able to get a lot more accomplished and do other things,
Right.
right? Other important things.
Yeah.
Because during that chaos, there's a lot of important things that need to be addressed, right?
Yep. Well, and also think about, like, one of the things we did earlier was an after action report. Okay, the day is done. We've done all the things. What do we sustain? What do we improve? And we're going to be even better at it just after one day of working together. We'll be even better at it tomorrow than we were today. And so if you have a group and you practice doing the things over time, you get consistently better and better at it. And so I tell you guys to form groups and do the things, because
But that was another discussion that we had today, and you got to get out and do it. I mean,
Yeah.
that just stepping off and driving 18 hours to
right.
test systems.
Yep.
What's it going to be like to travel an extensive distance to meet up with people?
After action report for the 18-hour drive.
Yeah. Shenandoah Mountain Range is really pretty. It's a wonderful drive. That's about all I can say.
Yeah.
My butt hurt.
Yep. Yep. Would walkie-talkie and/or CB radio work in a grid down for comms with other potential operators in the region? I would say as long as you're not trying to tie into a repeater. But
Yeah, so, I mean, the fewer people that you have on a particular spectrum, the better off you are, right? You know, the less likely you're to have somebody listening in on you. They're nice to have because they're inexpensive and you can get a whole bunch of them. And that was one of the things that we encountered as well. There are pieces and parts that break.
Yeah.
And so having redundancy in those systems is important. You know, you factor that into your budgets.
Yep. Yeah, have spares, have extras. The whole, 3 is 2 and 2 is 1 and 1 is none thing. Well, when you have 18 radios, it's, if 2 or 3 of the lapel mics don't work, what's to be expected?
Right.
Generalink, look it up. Okay, cool. So, what else you got on your mind? What's this been like for you?
I've reached a point in my life where I'm looking to fill my cup.
Right.
And one of the ways that we can do that is by becoming involved in helping people. We traveled a long way to do that this time,
Right.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that I can't do more of that in my local community. I think that's going to be more important for me personally, just because of the opportunity to take advantage of some time that I have to do those kind of things.
Awesome.
So, and the friendships that get developed by doing, but just communicating over the internet is not going to do it.
Right. You have to have context with people. They have to know that you can do the things that you say that you can do, and to see people and see how they actually carry themselves, how they behave under stress. And it's hot and I'm tired and my pee is brown and
Don't want to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right,
'cause I
exactly.
work all day after that. In the hot sun.
Right. All that stuff matters. So, man, I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for being
wonderful
here.
being here. I appreciate it.
You're a genuine human being.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, man.
Good.
Great to meet
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. Thanks for answering the questions. Cool. And look, see, he does have the best pants. Do y'all use Zello? I don't even know what that is.
That's so that you can send money. It's like an ACH transfer.
Oh, I don't.
Well, it's not like PayPal, but it's.
No, I don't use Zello. Sorry, I don't. Marietta, Florida. Hey, from Panama Beach, Florida. Let's see. Somebody asked a question. I saw it go by and then I lost it. Oh yeah, Gordon from the APN. Yes, did a good video today. And then also, I have just look up Bear Independent Camo, and I have a video on it. And I'm not the expert, so we don't have just Baofangs. Hi, Tracy Lee, or is it Tracy Lay? So, hello. We'll just go with Tracy. Hi.
There's no backup for that.
What did you do today? The things. We had a chainsaw crew cut up trees. We had a kitchen crew that cooked for our entire crew, all of the people, as well as you know, all of the food that went out into the community. Shalom, Tommy Salter. I owe you an email or two, I think. We had 3 different construction teams that were out, the strike teams that went out into the community. We rebuked a spirit in the main chapel here, or the main sanctuary here at the church, so that was fun. And lots of traveling, lots of convoying, talking, fellowship, after action reports, eating. Fixed the ladies well, built a room for kids so it didn't have to live in the carport, and are going back tomorrow to do more things. So that's what we did today. How big is the team? About 50 strong. About 50 strong. Plumbing, building, rebuking, just a regular day, exactly. Jacqueline Berry, that's a good question. You know what, we'll talk about that because my Bible happens to be right here and we actually talked about it earlier. Flip open your Bible to Matthew 12:12. Because, you know, we do the things. Matthew 12:12. So the long and short of the story of Matthew 12 is that basically Messiah's out doing the things on the Sabbath, and the Pharisees and the Sadducees are like, "What are you doing, man?" And he's like, "Listen, if your ox was in a ditch or something to that effect, would you not rescue the animal?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, aren't people more valuable than animals?" Yeah. And so the teaching there is basically, if there's a need to be met and it brings glory to the kingdom on the Sabbath, meet it. We also don't make a habit out of doing this. But basically, yeah, we're spending our Shabbat in service to the Most High by, you know, and what did Messiah teach, right? Love your Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might, and love your neighbor as yourself. So we're out here doing both of them at the same time. So, yeah, and Jacqueline, it was important for me to do the research on that because my concept of keeping Shabbat is not necessarily reconcilable with, hey, let's go swing hammers and run chainsaws and do all of that. Action Jackson, bless you. Expand on it. You know, I appreciate the $5, brother, right? And I'm not going to betray the confidences of the 2 brothers who were with me, but suffice it to say that there was a spirit in there and that things had happened in that sanctuary that were not good, and that one brother prayed over it, and a whole bunch of spirits left, and then 2 brothers prayed over it, and there was just one left, and then 3 brothers went in there, and we anointed each other, and we prayed, and we rebuked, and then cleansed the temple, cleansed the sanctuary. And so a big part of what's going on down here is that the physical destruction has led to spiritual oppression, and you know, people are rebuilding physically, but there's a lot of rebuilding to be done spiritually as well. And that's another thing that we talked about earlier. So we just felt a serious need to do that. So and that's what we did. That's awesome, Jimmy. How long to move to Homestead from the oil field? I don't know what that means, but I'd do it sooner than later, brother, because homesteads don't happen overnight, and I don't think we have tons of time left. What's going on, man?
What was that about the oil field?
Somebody wanted to know about how long do they have to move from the homestead to the oil field. I want to introduce you guys to a brother, Lee, and come on, sit down, Lee. Tell everybody who you are, what do you do, why you're here. Tell them who you are.
All right, I'm Lee.
Don't worry, there's no people here. You're just talking to me. All right? No, screw the internet. I mean, listen, I love you guys, but I don't want anybody to be nervous. So you're not here, okay? Okay. Shh. All right. Shh. Sip. Shh. Shh. All right. Go ahead.
All right.
Shh. Your name is?
My name is Lee.
Tu nombre es Lee.
Mi nombre, yeah.
Tú es muy guapo y fuerte.
No español.
No. Un poquito español.
Cerveza.
Sí. Muchos cervezas. Y taco grandes. Go ahead.
So I work with boat construction. We're down here doing everything we can to help people every way we can. A search for a backpack led me to Bear, and it was pressed upon me to contact him for Mr. Dennis, but we are doing other things.
You're the guys putting a roof on this building.
Yes, we are putting a roof on the church.
Bless you.
We felt the need
Thank
to do
you.
that and to help and to give back to the community. They definitely needed it badly.
Yeah.
Lots
thank
of
you.
plywood has gone up on that roof, and more to go. And we're going to get it done. They're calling for rain tomorrow, but we're in agreement that it's not going to rain. So
Yep.
we're hoping for the best. But anyways, a lot of what I'm seeing here. Was there a question that you brought me that somebody had asked? that you-
No, I wanted to just talk with you because I've been meaning to talk with you on live stream since yesterday. And I just looked up over there and saw you standing there and was like, aha, that's who I'm supposed to be talking to right now.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
but go ahead.
All right. We're fighting the insurance companies left and right. They're not being fair whatsoever to people. That is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
The counties, for example, we have a paralyzed veteran over inches. We have waited 3 weeks now to get the okay to finish fixing his house. We're talking inches, and the county can't make up their mind. The level of dysfunction is just, it's confusion, it's chaos. And I'm hoping it's gonna get better now that they finally reclassified it as a Category 5. That changes a lot of things.
What specifically does that change for people that don't know, including myself? You know, going from a Category 4 hurricane to a Category 5 hurricane, how does that affect the situation?
Not a whole lot on the personal level, but for the government agencies, it gives them more funding, and they have misappropriated funds, but they are doing some good things. Now, what it does help with the people in some ways is that, like, everybody needs new windows.
Right.
Because they were subjected to such harsh conditions, they're due new windows.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that. Insurance companies will try and say, no, you just need to fix this one window. Well, no, all your seals are blown. Roofing. It does help in that you're now exceeded the rating of the roof.
Gotcha.
So you're due a whole new roof.
Gotcha.
It tightens the noose on the insurance companies that they
Okay.
have to act. But mainly it releases more federal funding, which hasn't been properly utilized, but is needed. They do some good with it.
So what was that you were telling me about, that piece of legislation with the insurance companies? Remember we talked about that briefly?
Yes, I have not been able to find really any information on the actual bill that is in the works of being passed.
Okay, so we'll take it out. Let's move it into the realm of hearsay.
Right.
Okay. The
What
realm of hearsay.
I'm understanding is that there is a law that they're hiding other stuff in based on helping people with assignment of benefits. So what happens in these storms is a lot of crooked contractors come in and they say, we'll fix your house for free and we'll bill the insurance company, just sign here.
Right.
So the people sign here, and then 6 months later, nobody's done anything to their house and they have no repercussions because they signed an assignment of benefits over it. Which means that, okay, Bear, or my house gets destroyed.
Okay.
We won't put that on you. My house gets destroyed. And I get benefits from the insurance company. Well, if I assign those over, you are now you are me. The money goes to you and you fix my house however you want to. But in that, they're putting restrictions on actually how much they're going to pay people to fix their house, which is not enough money to
fix the house.
Well, in the law is taking and saying, okay, if your roof blows off, and you get water, we only have to pay $10,000 to fix the water damage. Well, you may have
Yep.
$200,000 worth of damage.
Right.
It ripped your whole roof off, and now it's you know,
Right.
daylight inside. Well, here's 10 grand. Fix it.
Right.
Not enough. You're in construction. You know that. Can't
Yeah.
do a whole lot with 10 grand.
Yeah, that doesn't go very far at all.
So that's what we're understanding. But when I call the state representative's office, the insurance commissioner's office, there's no information to be had. Go online is
Right.
the answer that I get. And there is no information
And
online.
there's no information there. Okay, so you've been here responding to this storm for how long?
We pulled into town about 2 weeks after the storm. We left Wilmington, finished what we were doing there, and came here.
Right.
We stopped in Tallahassee, then East Point, and then Mexico Beach.
Which is
been
over
here-
there.
Yeah, which is like ground zero.
Right.
That's where the storm, the eye hit, is
Right.
Mexico Beach. Total devastation. This place is bad. Go to Mexico Beach. There's houses on top of houses.
Do I need, seriously, serious question, do we need to plan a trip to Mexico Beach? Is it still that bad there right now?
Funny you bring that up because
Okay.
I would say yes, but I don't know that the town government has actually okayed people to start working. There is in some capacity, but up until 2 months ago, there was a no work moratorium. They were more concerned with how wide the sidewalks were going to be when they rebuilt than
Mexico Beach today.
taking care of everything else that needed to be taken care of. We sat there for 2 weeks, unable to work, with chainsaws ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, we started
50,
working, they
James.
said leave. If we catch you again, it's a $10,000 fine
Ugh,
for not having a work pass.
yay government.
Try and get a work pass.
Yep, can't.
You talk to the cops, they say, go here. You go there, that building's no longer there. You talk to
Right.
somebody else, they say, go here. That person sends you to somebody else. Just round and round and round you go. So,
Bear, have him call me. All right, Opie, shoot me an email right now with your phone number, please. Okay, right now, ntxmag@gmail, November Tango X-ray, Mike Alpha Golf @gmail. Hold on, we gotta hit this. I grew up in a church that considered killing even in self-defense a sin. You grew up in the wrong church, bro, because the commandment is thou shalt not murder, not thou shalt not kill, and you were answerable to the Most High for the safety, protection, and provision of everybody who he has entrusted you with, including your family and your own life, which is fearfully and wonderfully made in the created image of him, your creator. So you grew up in the wrong church, bro. It's okay, I did too. Everybody grew up in the wrong church, but the commandment is thou shalt not murder, not thou shalt not kill. So there's your quick answer. Go ahead. Sorry. Couldn't let that go.
no.
And I got videos on it as well. Look up Father God Loves Soldiers at my channel. We talk about that in that video.
What else you got for me? Any other questions?
Man, what do you think, like, what do people need to know about this that they don't know, other than the fact that it occurred in the first place?
Don't expect the government to pull you out.
Amen. Amen.
If anything else other than that, it's that you need to be prepared to take care of yourself and your family and your people if something were to happen.
Yep.
When I first got here and rolled through Panama City, there was a giant, one of the new, 8-wheel military
Yep.
trucks, whatever they
Yep.
are, one pallet of water and 4 soldiers in it, across the street from a FEMA camp with nobody in it. And you wonder, well, why isn't anybody there? Because they can't get out of their house.
Right.
Their cars are trapped by trees. The roads are blocked by trees.
Right.
They're there, but they're not out clearing roads. They're not out giving out the food like people need. So that's the biggest thing, if I can say, and read your insurance policy very
Amen.
carefully.
Amen. I agree.
Very carefully.
Have him call me and the people on the list I sent you in the email yesterday. Okay. You got it, Opie.
Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, you guys got any questions? What's up? Send it.
FEMA free enemas made available.
Free it, yeah. What's up with National Guard and Coast Guard leaving the USA? Some are getting kicked out in Colorado because of doxing. Hi, Mac. Have him call me. Haven't heard much recently on the Midwest flooding situation. Very little on the news about cleanup or anything. Any boots in the ground there? Yeah, I have 3 POCs, 3 points of contact there. Basically, they're still waiting for the water to go down, and then they're gonna deal with their insurance companies, and then we'll go in after that and tear down everything from 4 foot down in the house, probably, and start remediating.
10,000 for mold, not water.
Yep.
Yes, currently, but what I understand is that is changing to water as well.
Oh, I
may
did.
be wrong.
I did see that. Yeah. Yeah, I see it right here, Opie. $10-4. I got it. It's right here.
Somebody else call me. Oh, Opie.
Opie. Okay. We're not going to do it right now, but I will have him call you tomorrow, okay? You got to call Opie tomorrow.
Send me his number. I have a 2-hour drive home tonight. I will call you on my way home if you would like.
Okay. No, wrong thing. I'm doing the button thing live on the internet. Here, punch your email address into that. Okay. Midwest river flooding is still being impacted by snowmelts in the Rockies. Yeah, guys, things are getting weird, storm-wise. I do kind of ascribe to the whole grand solar minimum type thing, and all of this is, it all lines up. It all makes sense. So, you got it? Got it. All right, sent. I sent him your email, bro. If you could change one thing there right now with words, what would it be? That's a really good question.
Change one thing.
If I could change one thing right now, they would have given all of the funding in this place to me on day 1, and I would have been here the day after the storm doing this, and we would have actually been affecting positive change on target, unlike the government, which is not. If I could have one thing changed about the situation on the ground here right now, that's what it would be. In a purely hypothetical, magical world, the government showed up and said, here's your pallets of cash, fix it. And I said, okay, hey, internet friends, let's fix this thing. And then we fixed it.
It'd be done by now.
It'd be done, yeah, it'd be
Based
done
on
by
what
now.
I saw today, it'd be done by now.
Yep, amen.
I mean, honestly.
We talked about the competency of the group that we have. Like, there's so many of us and we're all so good at what we do that's like we had time to sit around and do nothing for a while. Like we just hung out. So, cool.
If I could change one thing, it would be people's attitudes.
Okay.
Some people are so grateful, but some people are so selfish. And when you're trying to help them, we saw that today.
Yeah.
Handing out food.
Yep.
Just, people coming back and wanting more and more and more. And we're there to help everybody, not give everything to one person.
Right.
And then you have other people that were just so grateful for whatever. And then your wife praying with that.
Yeah, that was so cool, man.
That was
cool.
Things like that. Attitude.
Yep.
If everybody had a better attitude and lived by that golden rule of do unto others as you would want others to do unto you,
Amen.
Everything would be,
Better.
awesome.
Better by far. Well, bless you, brother. I gotta pee, so we're gonna go to bed. I don't know what time it is either. Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 o'clock. I go to bed religiously at 9 o'clock every night. And
You're an old man.
I religiously wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. Not lately. Not lately. But that's okay. We're on a mission. Bless you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, brother.
Have a good night. Thank you.
You're tremendous.
So are you.
I just do the things.
Tremendous.
Bigly. Night, y'all. You guys are awesome. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for everything that you guys do for us. Really appreciate it. I'll add this too. Make sure, if you would please, make sure you're still subscribed to us and click the belly thing and do all those things, because the YouTube algorithm has really started hating our guts. So if you could respond to that, with love and kindness and commitment, that would be great. So
Yet they still have commercials on his channel.
yeah, we don't make a buck from it anymore, but they still got commercials on our channel. So end in prayer. Yeah, I'll end in prayer. Hey, anybody want to come stand around while I pray? Let's do it. Cool. Let's do it. All right. Here we go. Father Yah, thank you for today. Thank you for the opportunity to be in service to you. Thank you for these people, Father. Thank you for, even in this storm, an opportunity to just come here and help and to be your hands and your feet, Father, and to spread your love to all these people who need it. And Father, I'm amazed by what you do and how you do it and who you're used to do it, and that we would all just get here and not know what we're going to do or how we're going to do it, and then you show up. And Father, that's a big part of why we do this, to create opportunities for you to show up. So Father, I thank you for these people. I thank you for everybody within the sound of my voice, and I pray that you just continue to rain blessings down on us, and that we would be ever mindful of what your will is for our life, and that we would step out in faith towards it daily, knowing that you will fulfill your promises for us. And it may just be somebody from 2,000 miles away that hands you food that you haven't had in a few days. Father, thank you for all of this, and thank you for an opportunity to be your PA system every now and then. And I ask these things in the mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen.
Amen.
Bless you.